So we are going to unbox Azden's new Pro XD. This is a affordable wireless lavalier kit, and it is digital, so it's not using the analog bandwidth. It's all digital, so you shouldn't get as much interference as you would with some of the cheaper kits. So even though this is affordable, it is a complete system. You do get your transmitter receiver. It does come with its own lav microphone. It also comes with a TRRS adapter so that you can use the lav kit directly to a smartphone or tablet. So a lot of you guys who are doing video blogging, live streaming, Periscope, things like that, this kit right here will work for those live streaming things that you do with your smart devices. And it also has a built-in rechargeable battery. So you don't need batteries to charge these two devices. You charge it via USB. You can actually continuously power it over USB, but when they're fully charged, they should run 11 hours straight non-stop. So if you're cutting in between, that's going to be a full day, and then you just put it back on a charge overnight. So we're going to unbox this and we'll take a look at what it comes with, and then we'll set it up and we'll actually do some samples as well. Now here you go. This is the receiver. So this attaches to your camera. You notice there is a shoe mount here, so it goes right onto the shoe of your camera. And then this is your little body pack. This is what you would attach to your talent or to yourself. You notice there's a little belt clip here. This is a plug for US, the lav microphone itself, and a little clip for the lav. Got an instruction manual. This is the charger. Now remember, this is charged over USB. So we just put this in here and we plug that into the wall, and we have a USB cord, and then we charge them over here. You can see that's like a mini USB. We have a USB cable that is to charge the device. We have the audio 3.5 to 3.5. This is what attaches to the receiver, and then the other end goes into your camera for the signal. And here is the TRRS adapter. Alright, so here are the basic pieces for the Azden. We have the body pack that attaches to your talent or to yourself, and then over here you have the wireless receiver, and then you have TRS adapter, the lav microphone, the clip, and then the audio cable here. So let me show you basically how you would set that up. You take the lav mic here, and then you have the clip to the cable, and that's how you would attach it to your talent. So this lav mic here is actually a native TRRS, which means you can't plug it directly into your camera. So you can't use this lav mic directly into the camera. But you could use this lav mic directly into a smart device like your iPhone or tablet, because it's designed to be a TRRS. And that's if you want to use this directly and you want to record directly into your phone. But the system is also set up so that you can plug this directly into this receiver, and this is what you would use on your talent. Just like that. So just your lav mic body pack right to your talent. The receiver here can go to your camera. So for instance, I have the Pocket Cinema here. I actually should face this the other direction. So face it this direction so that you can see the little icons here when they're lit up. Now you notice this audio adapter here is not TRS, it's a stereo. You'd plug it into the microphone out here on the side, and then your microphone input to your camera. So as your subject talks into this lav microphone here, it will get transmitted into the camera and it'll be recorded over here. Again, this adapter can take this wireless And instead of a camera, you can actually plug it back in here, converting it into a TRS, and then connecting it to your smartphone. So if you were actually using your smartphone as your recording device, like your video camera, so if we were recording someone with this camera, they would be talking into this lav mic, transmitting the signal over here, and then we'd be recording the audio and video in this smart device here. So you can use this for smartphones, tablets, or you can use it on your DSLR type cameras. Okay, so getting back to the basics here, let's power this guy on. On the transmitter or body pack, you have a on button here. It's actually part of the rubber molding on the side. So you'd press and hold this, and then you'll see that you've got these two icons being displayed right over here. And then on this side, this is you could do either a microphone or auxiliary input. So you could take a different line feed in here, and then this is a switch for microphone, which we're using a microphone here. Now the interesting thing about this transmitter is if you set it in the middle, you can actually use both an auxiliary in and the microphone at the same time. So you're actually transmitting two signals that are input here, two signals to transmit back to the receiver and record both of those signals. Now those will both go into the same exact track, so you can't separate it, but it's kind of cool because you could add two different signals into this transmitter. If you're not using the microphone, you could just use the line in or microphone only, and in the middle both. So here we have the icons. Then on the transmitter, we have a headphone out, so we can actually monitor from this device. So if you have a camera that doesn't have headphone, like the new Panasonic GX7, they don't have a headphone out for monitoring. There's some other cameras that have audio in but no headphone monitoring, so you can actually monitor through this device here. And then here's where we have the line out or mic out that goes into your camera. On the opposite side, you have your volume adjustments or gain, which is taking the signal and amplifying it for your camera. So instead of your camera doing all the amplification, where typically you'll get a lot of noise from the camera amp, you can boost the signal here by using the plus or minus here, adjust your gain signal, and allow this to kind of amp that signal up. So here's your power button. We hold this down, and then we should see some icons back here. So that's kind of a really basic overview. Again, these are USB charged. They have rechargeable batteries inside. Once they're charged up, they should run for about 11 hours straight. So the next thing we're going to do is actually just hook it up to our camera and just give you a little test. Alright, so this is Azden's Pro XD wireless lav kit. I have the transmitter or body pack here. I have the lav mic. This is their lav mic that comes with the kit. I don't know exactly how this sounds, so I'm going to let you guys be the judge of that. I do see the audio meters on my camera. I'm not peaking, but I'm not sure what the sound quality is like until I edit this video. Now again, this is an affordable option for someone who wants to get into wireless lav or wireless mic kits, but even though it is affordable, it does have some interesting features, such as you can sync one transmitter to multiple receivers. What that means is if I was doing a 2 or even 3 camera angle shoot, my lav mic can actually sync up to each of those cameras and the audio would go directly in there. So if I was to cut from camera A to camera C or B, my audio is already going to be embedded with those video files. So that's kind of cool. You can't do that with even the Rode Filmmaker kit. Now the Filmmaker kit obviously sounds better and is a higher quality product, but that's not even a feature that you'll find in the Rode wireless system. This one you can do one transmitter to multiple receivers. Another interesting thing is there's no batteries, so it's very tiny, very lightweight. It's all plastic, and the 11-hour rechargeable battery is probably more than you'll need for shooting all day. and it does adapt directly to your smartphone or tablet or your computer, and then you can also connect it obviously to a camera like this. So anyways, this is Azden's Pro XD, an affordable wireless kit. They do have other tests where they're doing long range, where they're moving very far from the camera. So I'm going to embed their video on my website as well, so you could take a look at that. They kind of give a product overview of their wireless kit. So anyways, for more information about this stuff, check it out on the website, cheesycam.com.